Hello, hello, hello. I don't know if this is going to work because I've never done this before. So I guess we will just have to see how that's going to be. I'm going to try to get chat somewhere over here to the side and hopefully that's going to work. I don't really know. I do believe that it's working though. I guess we will have to see. You won't see me, but I will see chat, so you'll only see the Lego. I do have the chat over here on my other screen basically, and I'm hoping that everything is working. I've never actually done a live from my phone, so I'm not too sure how this is going to work, to be completely honest. But I suppose we're gonna give it a go and see how it's going to be. Now you're just seeing my knee, obviously, because I am trying to set everything up on my screen here. But I do think that it's working now. All right, so today we are going to be doing a cactus. So I have some Lego, I don't even know how you call these. Are they like succulents Lego? Tiny Plants Botanical Collection, I guess they're called. So today we're gonna be doing this one over here. It's kind of hard to see my phone over here because it's a bit to the side. But we're gonna be doing that one. As you can see, I didn't even open the box, or rather the bag. So I'm just gonna pretty much open it here, and I don't know how long this is going to take, to be completely honest, to get done, but I guess we're gonna find out. Also, I don't know, but I feel like I have something in my throat, so excuse that one. So let's see, this is what we have over here. So I'm looking over this. I don't know if you can see the card. Maybe if I move this just a bit slightly higher. But I have the whole magazine thing where I'm doing the whole thing from. So I need to look for a yellow rectangle, which is actually not here. So I would assume it's in the other bag then. I guess so. Let's see if I'm still trying to figure out if this actually works, because it's kind of hard to track. I'm not gonna lie, because I have to have my chat on my PC monitor. Doesn't look like this thing is working though, for whatever reason. not too sure what happened there, but I think it's finally working. I guess these this YouTube live things are not really made to be done this way. You probably should just be doing a stream while you look on your phone to do a live. But I guess we're just gonna make it work as it is. So let's see. So this is one part of the bag. I kind of don't like the fact that the part that I need is actually in a different bag. It's a bit annoying, but I guess it is what it is. Let's drop everything into here. So apparently that goes into here. And then I need to find these very tiny thingies that are gonna be going this way. It's been a while since I've done any Legos, except my like really small Minecraft ones, which are usually just taking a couple of minutes, which is not really that big of a deal. So that is that one, and then I need one of these green things. I suppose it doesn't matter which one. Just drop it in there. There's a few pages actually in here, so we'll see how long that's gonna take. I didn't really plan this, I just wanted to see how it's gonna work. So then I will need apparently this thing. Don't really know how this works. Oh, here we go. I've never seen these kind of Lego pieces, but so then we need one more of these green thingies. And actually I don't know if it's a good angle for this, because you guys are kind of seeing it from the side. It's kind of hard to tell which, like if it would be better if it would be facing from this way, like from my perspective, or if it's good enough to just like show it to this from the side like this, like it is right now. And also I hope the sound is actually working, because I didn't test that. Oh yeah, it does actually work. Okay, so that's fine. That is completely fine. Right, so what's next? So we need, I suppose it's this one that goes that way. And then there's some kind of red rod that should go through, which once again, it's in a different bag. Why do you do this, Lego? Why are you doing this to me? Yeah, it looks like it's this very, very tiny red rod that's in this other package. I guess I'm just gonna put them here. I don't want to mix them because I don't know if it makes any difference if they're mixed or not. I guess it doesn't, since they're in a different kind of bag altogether. So that goes into here, and then I need one of these apparently, and then that needs to go all the way through. Not really sure what the point of that rod is, but I guess it is. Charlie, how's it going? How you doing? We're doing a Lego stream today. We'll see how that goes. Hope you like Legos. So then I would need, let's see, so I would need these green thingies over here. Right, so I need 4 of these double stacked from what I can see. 1, 2, 3, and 4, almost. Oh, you guys probably can't even see me assembling them. I should probably do it here, right? I still need to get used to the camera angle. So then I need to grab one of these. That goes in here. And then this bad boy goes in on the bottom of this one, actually. Something like that. Okay, that makes sense. So now just need to do 3 more. So down goes like that. And there should be one more of these arms. Yeah, here we go. And where are the other rods though? Oh, here's one. And then the small arm thingy. And then there should be one more. Here we go. Drop that in there. And then that goes on the bottom of it. So now that that's done, it looks like these need to grab on to the side of this one. And by the looks of it, it needs to be right next to this edge. So it's gonna be something like that. I think I should probably keep it like somewhere here so you guys can see better. What if I put it that way? If I put it on the ground, would that make sense? It's kind of hard to tell, to be honest, which way I should be pointing everything at. So that's that part done. So now I need to find these pieces over here and this one over there. So I need to do 4 of these, which I guess are gonna be forming the pot by the looks of it. And I will need this. So it's pretty much repeating the process. Maybe I will try to do it this way so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. I feel like that's the kind of best way to do it. Do it that way and then rotate. Do it that way. That's 3, so I need 1 more now. Like this. And then like that. And here we go. So I do in fact need these bad boys apparently, which need to go over to this side like that. I guess these will grab onto the small arms that I made earlier or something like that. And then this one goes here. And then they attach to the bottom small arm over here. That are actually so cool. So we do this and then we do that. And that's the pot. That's so cool. That is really, really cool actually. So now for the next step, I need this bad boy, so I can probably move that to the side just slightly. And I need to try to find, I guess it's this one. That goes straight in the middle of this. Maybe I should try to do this like in the middle of the board. I don't really know where would be the kind of the best place to do it. If I move it closer, would that work a bit better? And do something like this? And then I would require these, which by the looks of it are raising this. I'm not too sure what these are yet, but I guess we're going to find out. Here we go. Then I will need the green things. Are they these? No, they're these ones over here. So they go over the brown and the black here like that. Something like this. Nope. Here we go. Like that, and then like this. And then there's some kind of smaller rods, which I suppose it's these ones over here, maybe. They do seem to be, yes. Let's see. And I need one more. Here we go. Perfect. Next, I need these things, which need to go over this edge. So that way. And then this way. And then that way. And now I need to find this one. Then there needs to be a small one by the looks of it. So it's going to be this going in that. And then the ones that I used earlier are going to be something like this. So I need to do 4 of those now. So let's see, this one, this one, and then one like that, and one like this. Here we go. I need 4 actually. Why? I don't know why I stopped. Okay. And then one more. Here we go. One like this. And where's the other one? Oh, here it is. I'm really bad at actually finding the pieces. So then this one goes, whoops. This one goes like that, so it sticks over the edge with this one facing up. Okay, and then I will need, by the looks of it, 4 of these. I can put that to the side a bit. I'm gonna need 4 of those. I'm gonna need 4 of these. And then it's going to be 4 of these. All right, so then this goes on top of that, and then this one closes it off. So on top of this, closing it off, on top of this, closing off, and then one more, and then closing it off. And now they need to go in between these things. So I would assume that this rod kind of goes in and closes that gap. Yeah, here we go. I still don't know what this is. Is this still part of the pot? All right, so we got two pieces kind of fully sorted now. Oh, hold on, because I almost missed a step. I need to put this thing on the top, which is gonna close off the rim. So it's going to be something like that by the looks of it. Here we go. And then here we go. So now we have two pieces actually. And then this apparently goes on top of that. Can I make it? Here we go. So that is a full cactus pot. So we can put that to the side for the time being. I am going to have some water. And now we need the green one and then this one. Oh, it actually tells me here what this is going to be. Okay. I haven't seen this. All right, then we need these things that go over to the sides. And then one green thing going straight in the middle of it. And then we would need these two that click into here. And then I need the green one that goes on each of these sides. Then two of these green ones are going something like this. And then the same on the other side. All right. And then with that on its side, I need to put one of these things. Let's see if I figure it out how that goes in. Here we go. And then one more green thing on the top of it. And then I need the green small thingies, so we need 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8. Here we go. And then by the looks of it, they all go around this ring over here. So we go like that. Okay. Maybe I'll do one more if it's gonna be quick enough. I don't really know how long it's been going on. It's 25 minutes now, more or less. So I guess maybe we can do one more. Maybe we'll do the other cactus. Or what else is here? It's going to be number 5. There's actually 2 small pots into that one, so maybe I'll do that one. So let's finish this one first actually, and then we'll see how it's gonna look like. So then I will need 4 of these guys and 4 of the small arms, as I like to call them. So they go, the arm clicks into this and then it goes in between these. Okay, makes sense now. So clip onto this, go onto that, clip onto this, go onto that, and then clip onto this, and then go onto that. And I do feel like if I would be doing it from this side, it would probably be better. Let me try to move the board and see how that's gonna look like. So if we do it this way, right? I think it should be a bit closer, so you'll be able to see it better. So we need that. And then for the top, we need this green piece. Don't know if that's actually showing everything. So maybe push it a bit further down. So that's the last part, and these kind of arms need to be sticking up slightly. I guess those are the prickles of it. So now we jump into the next piece over here, which goes something like that, with one of these green thingies on top. And maybe it would be a smart idea to just grab everything and put them over here, because there are not that many left that I need to use. So I need to grab, let's see, I need one orange thingy, which I would guess it's this one. And then I need these things that go to the side over here like that. All right. So that's one, and then the flowers would go onto the left of each of these ones. I wish my cacti had so many flowers. So there's that. And then on top of these, we have these smaller flowers actually. Do they matter how they're like turned? Or is it like, yeah, it seems that it's not an alignment thing or anything like that. It's kind of small for my fingers. And then one more over here. And then it looks like I need to do these kind of small tree branches, which are going in. I don't think it matters as long as they're in here. Maybe the more random they are, the better it would be. Okay, and then one more. And then in the middle, we have one of these. And then this one would go on top of that. All right. So that goes on top of that, which I did. And then I would need 4 of these guys. So we can move that a bit to the side now. And I will need one of these things in the middle of it. Is that actually going to work? Oh, hold on, because you put this first and then it's easier to put that in here. Okay, makes sense now. So So you grab one of these, one of those, and then just plop it in the middle of it. Can't really tell if there's like extra parts or I'm just kind of thinking too far ahead of everything, because there surely seems to be a good few things left, but I can't really picture where they're gonna go. But we're gonna wait, we're gonna trust the process. So then these ones would go on the side like that. Okay. Something like this. And hold on. I'm gonna make it work. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Here we go. Last one is in, and then this one goes on top of this now. Am I sure though? Did I mess something up? Or is this just sitting on top of that? No, that can't be. I think I messed something up. But there's nothing really that I could have. Maybe that's just how it is. That's how it's supposed to be. It's just gonna stay on top of it so you can like move it and stuff. Maybe that's the case. Okay, so now I need to work on the rest. So I would need this, one of these, so that goes into this one. Wait, hold on. So is it gonna be two? Is it gonna be one in here and one on top? And then one of these here? That's what it looks like to me in the picture. Whoa, they are running away a bit. Like this, and then that. And then this, and then that. And then one more. And that goes into here. So then these things go into these rods that we did earlier on. I do find it kind of weird that it's not stuck onto the bottom. I will have a look if I messed something up. Maybe I did. And it actually looks like that is it. Yeah, I guess these are just extra parts that were dropped in by some machine, I suppose, when it was like measuring everything. So I can probably put these to the side in one of these bags. So let's see, what does it show into here? It's just random things. So I can probably try to do one more. I do need bag number 5 for this. So let's see. This is bag number 5, which looks like it has a bit less. So maybe it's not gonna be that bad to do it. So let's open it up. Drop everything on the table, move this to the side because we don't need that anymore. I can maybe use it for something else. And then we start with apparently this one. So let's try to spread them up a bit. I guess this is the smaller flower, the smaller succulent. So I will need obviously something from the other small bag. I don't really know why they just don't put everything in the same bag, but who am I? So I need this rod and then this orange thingy. So the orange thingy would go here and then the rod goes straight through. And then I will need this thing that goes right on top, and that makes such a cool pot. And then let's see what else is there. So it's this and that by the looks of it. I need 2 of these, and then they get put through this way. Does it matter which one is the question? I don't really think it does. So let's do this one and the one opposite by the looks of it. Something like that. And then I will need one of these big things, and then I will need one of the smaller ones by the looks of it, which is this one that goes straight in that. And then on top of this we have the small little thingies. I can maybe move it just a tiny bit closer. And then for number 7, I would need, I don't even know what I need. I suppose it's this bad boy. And then for number 2, I need to put these facing away from each other. I guess that's not right. Is it this way? Wait, am I stupid? Oh, it's like this. Okay, and they're facing kind of away from each other in a way. So I guess that way. Yes. And then the flowers would go in at an angle by the looks of it. Let's move the pot away just so I have the whole thing in the middle here. And then that's the last one. And then I need to put, oh, I need to turn it around and put this one straight through, and then this goes on top of that. Does it? That doesn't seem right. Oh, it's the other way around. Okay, never mind, never mind. Crisis averted. But yeah, see, that's what I was thinking about the other one. I thought that it's gonna be like more sturdy. So I need to see if I messed something up when I was building it. So now it's time to build the other one. So I need the round base with 2 of these that are going to go one like that and one like this. Then across is gonna be one of these and one of those. Then it's gonna be this one, which by the looks of it, it doesn't matter which way it actually faces. Okay, then it's going to be 4 like this. And it's going to be 2 yellow ones. So these are going to be going on top of that. Something like this. And then the yellow ones are going to be facing outwards. Okay. Then we're going to add this thing on top. And then we are supposedly going to make the pot again. So I'm gonna need 1 of these, well, 2 of those actually. Then I'm gonna need 2 of these, and then 4 of these ones. So then that, so this one, hold on because I'm confused now. Oh, I think I picked the wrong one. Did I? Oh yeah, I need 1 of these. So this goes on top of that like that. Let's just push everything so it's a bit more clear of what I'm actually doing here. And then 1 more, drop that into here. Then these 2 go to the side like that. And then this one goes like this. Okay, it's starting to come together slowly. And then this apparently goes something like that. Come on. Okay. Now I need to do the other side, which it's more or less similar. So we're gonna do this with that one on top of it. Then with the round thingies on the edge. Then that one that has like a slit into it needs to go to the side. I guess on both sides it is. And then one of these goes over on top of that. Okay, we kind of got the hang of it now. So that one goes here. Then these go to the side. I'm really interested to see how other people are actually making Legos. I don't know, I feel like I haven't really watched any streams where people are doing Legos, but I feel like some people are doing them differently. Okay, and then this one goes on top of that, and then this closes it off here. And we got the pot. Suppose now the next part is probably going to be the rings, yes, to make the round shape over here to close off the pot. Then we are gonna do one of these in the middle, and then one of these small ones. Then let's see, I need one of these green things. And then two of those and a green one. So that goes here, here, and then the green one goes over there. And then apparently you need to put one more of these like that, and then one more like this. Then each of these gets one on the left side, and then this one goes here and this one goes there. Doesn't look like the middle one gets one, but the middle one has something like this now. And then that goes over here. I think there's a shadow because my blind is open. Probably better now. So then we need to do pretty much the same thing over on this side, and then the same over on this side. Okay. And then we're gonna be doing 3 of these things, which are basically the cactus. Okay, and now I'm supposed to, so that's going down, right? So I'm supposed to do this. This one turns like that. Is that right? So it's like this, like that, and then like this. So that goes up, that goes down, and then this one goes like that. Yeah, it looks like a cactus. So that goes straight into the middle here, and then it gets a tiny flower on the top with a small kind of bulb on it, which I suppose I should have put first before I put it here. Here we go. And that is actually it. Looks like we have a few more spare parts, so I can definitely build some other small things. Technically I could just add this one here. No, it doesn't fit. Unfortunately it doesn't. What about this? No, that doesn't fit either. Or what about this one then? No. So I guess they're to be reused for something else. So this is what we have. So I have 4 more bags left. Maybe I'll do a different stream or something like that for this. But that's gonna be it for today. So it was took us almost an hour to do this, which is not too bad. And now I got 3 new succulents to add to my collection, and these I won't actually have to keep alive. which is always a plus. All right, thank you guys for watching. I will see you next time. How am I gonna end this? Because I can't actually press the button. Hello?